Hey dolls, welcome back and thanks so much for spending part of your day with me. If you're new here, my name is Amber Michon. If you're not new, hey doll, hey. So in today's video, I have another round of Christmas DIYs for you. Really hope you enjoy it. Comment below, either just saying hi or letting me know which one is your favorite. Alright dolls, let's go ahead and jump right in.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Enjoy the Christmas track. The sky down there. Okay, bye.
Oh, da 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 da, making our Christmas memories.
For our first DIY, I'm taking two of these light bulb decor signs from Dollar Tree, as long as some white chalk paint, some wrought iron, acrylic paint, and Target Dollar Spot has these pre-cut vinyl stickers again that I am definitely using. So the first thing I did is turn them onto the front, obviously, and cover them with some Mod Podge so I can go ahead and put some craft paper on the backside just to get this to have a complete look. And I just do not like all the glitter coming off on these signs, so I basically just put it down with some Mod Podge and cut off the excess paper. Once I was done with that, I went ahead and gave it a sanding down on the edges so that way I can get a smooth finish on both of my light bulbs. And now it is time for me to start painting. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Waverly chalk paint in white and give each of these light bulbs 2 coats of paint. And I actually totally forgot to tape off the top of my bulbs with my painter's tape because that is going to be that wrought iron color. So remember to tape it off before you start painting it. But I gave my light bulbs 2 coats of white paint, like I said. Once that was dry, I removed my tape and then I put it reverse on to my light bulbs so that way I can get a nice straight line for my wrought iron acrylic paint color. And I did 1 thick coat of this.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night. And
once everything was dry, I removed my tape and I am going to start to wrap around this. I don't think this is called beaded garland. I keep calling it beaded garland, but it's like a berry garland. And so basically all I do is wrap it around where the top of the bulb and the actual light meet, so where the gray and the white is basically. So the wrought iron color is like a dark gray color. So basically all I do, what you see here, is just me wrapping it around on the front and the back and just putting some hot glue down. And then I place my first bulb onto the front the way that I want, so that way I know where to put my berry garland on that second bulb. And I just wrapped it around twice for each one. Then I went ahead and hot glued down the first sign onto the second.
underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you.
You can totally leave these as is. They are so pretty. I absolutely love it, but I love more detailed things on my pieces. So I'm taking this ho 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 pre-cut vinyl and using my transfer tape that I got from Walmart and just going ahead and transferring those letters over there, the phrase. And I just put it in the pattern that you see, but you can totally do whatever you want. The package that the ho 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 came in has fa la 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 and Merry Christmas, and they're just really cute, really nice pre-cut vinyls that you can add to anything that you want. The next thing I did is took some black and white buffalo check ribbon, cut some down to size, and then just tied them onto the top part of each of those bulb lights. I absolutely love this. I love the informal bow that it has, but I think it's just so cute. It's just so clean, so classy, super high-end looking.
And Christmas is my favorite time. And Christmas is my favorite time.
For my next DIY, I'm taking 2 bells from Dollar Tree. They are not the same. And then I went ahead and spray painted them white. But first I removed all of the greenery. This is what they look like done. I didn't get good coverage on one of them, but hey, it's okay. The next thing I'm going to do is use some Nautical rope from Dollar Tree and go ahead and stick the rope inside of the bell and then tying it off on the end so it doesn't come through the bottom. Once I had a hanger for both of my bells, I went ahead and took some black acrylic paint and just did some faux enameling on here. And I should have painted the inside of the bell, but since they're hanging, I don't really see them when they're hanging. I know it's there, so that's why I'm probably looking for it, but you really cannot see it at all. But I just did some black streaks randomly around both of the bells, and I really love this look. It's coming together so nicely. Once that was done, I went ahead and took both of the ropes that were hanging and tied them together, having one bell slightly lower than the other. The next thing I did is took that black and white buffalo check ribbon again and made a pretty simple bow using a little piece of twine that I had left over to tie it onto the middle.
The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way, but as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else.
And then I hot glued the bow onto the front of the roped knot and also added some greenery and pine cones. I had a larger pine cone, but it just didn't look right, so I went ahead and grabbed my bag of scented pine cones. These are scented. I don't think they say that on the package, but they definitely smell like cinnamon. And I just hot glued 3 pine cones onto the front of this bow, and I think it is just so adorable. I absolutely love this. Again, another high-end looking piece that only cost about $4.
Christmas is my favorite time. Yeah.
For my next DIY, I'm going to go ahead and take 2 of Dollar Tree's Christmas trees. I actually used these last year, so that's why they already are out of the package and look kind of used up. So what we're going to do is just kind of make a swag. This is my first time making like an over-the-door swag or just something, yeah. Anyways, all I did was go ahead and fold back down the stems to get them to lay flat, and then I'm going to take the ends together and go ahead and use some masking tape and just go ahead and tape that together to get a nice hold. And then to cover my tape up, I'm going to go ahead and use some Garland ties that I already had on hand, but you can pick them up from a Dollar Tree in a pack of 12. And all I did was just wrap it around. I didn't use much hot glue on this part because it's all wire and it stayed pretty nicely. It wasn't difficult or anything, and I think I used 3 Garland ties to cover up my tape. The next thing I did is went ahead and took some burlap. I got this burlap actually from Walmart, and all I did was just go ahead and hot glue that to the center of my swag. You could totally just cover the tape up with some burlap, but I just wanted extra fluffiness and more volume with those extra Garland ties. So once you have that glued down, cut off any excess burlap that you see around, and then go ahead and fan out your tree stems to get the look that you're wanting. I actually also added more of my Garland ties to make this tree swag just look a little bit fuller. So once I was done with that, I took some of these ornaments from Walmart that I absolutely love. I think they're so pretty and go with the black and white theme that I have here. And then I also have some florals from Hobby Lobby that I am going to use. So all I did was stick all of my florals in that I wanted to use. This one has like this white balls on it, but I just think it's so pretty with the light green greenery, just contrasting so much, popping off of the dark green tree. And then all I did was took the little square ornaments and just hot glued them to some of the stems. I did 3 on each side, so I used one entire set of ornaments, and I think it's just so adorable, so cute. After that, I made another bow using my buffalo check ribbon and then hot glued that to the center of the burlap. And then I also took apart some of this greenery that I got from Hobby Lobby as well. I believe it was on sale for $1.19, and I just cut down the little pine pieces that I absolutely love. I think go so well with this, and just hot glued that to the front of the bow. And then I also added a silver bell from a pack of 9 from Dollar Tree and just hot glued that to the front. I think this is so pretty, you guys. Definitely another high-end look. I absolutely love this and would go so well over like a door or just even sitting up on like a shelf or a mantle. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it.
Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Alright dolls, that's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks so much, dolls. Bye.
Me and you, I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is